And when we are talking about friendship, now we have a very close friend of Dr. Nati, who has been with Sir for such a long time. Of course, he himself is a legendary personality and has been the past DGP of Police Maharashtra, and the very
Good evening,
well
sir.
and respected
Doc, how are you?
Sivanandan. Yes, so we would like to know from you, sir. Thank you, first of all, for joining us through your such a busy schedule. And we would really love to hear from you about Dr. Nati as a friend.
Thank you so much, Doctor, and good evening to all the doctor friends who are assembled here to celebrate a very famous life called Dr. Padmashri Prof.Dr.S.Natarajan. And he is a legendary man, and he is there with us. So he would like to hear some good things. Otherwise, if he was not there, I would have said so many bad things about him. We would all liked it so much. Since he is listening to me, I must say only good things. Right, Nati? So
Yes.
actually, I know Nati only from the year 1988 or so. So we are not friends from the school days or college days and things like that. But Nati remained as a 14, 15-year-old guy even in the year 1988 and continues to be so. So he is young, but I am not. So that is how our friendship has grown. So wherever he did a presentation, I have been watching, he used to start his presentation by saying Mata, Pita, Guru, Mitra, Devam. So that Mitra happens to be me and Guru happens to be Dr. Badrinath, and Mata, Pita are obviously his parents. So this is how Nati began his presentations always, and that is how he, here it is. Here it is. Here I am there next.
Yes.
Just before God, I am there. So that is how we have been. So one anecdote is that when he used to walk in 88, 18, later, I think 98, 99, wherever we went, I went on postings or transfer or changed house, he used to come for a walk. He never allowed me any freedom of thinking or enjoying my early morning walk alone. So there was a stage when we eliminated all the gangsters and there used to be a shootout by the police, one a day. So Nati's relatives told him, if you go with Sivanandan, you will get a bullet and die. So Nati used to very seriously think about it and ask me. So just to satisfy him, I brought a gun one day. But it was so heavy, I didn't want to carry that. Next day, I abandoned that. So the next day, I brought one gunman, and then I made him to walk behind us. So then that also I got bored, I stopped. But Nati is still thinking, even today he is thinking, what if I was shot and what if he had taken a bullet in his chest? So that remains still a very, very unsolved big mystery as to why Dawood Ibrahim or nobody had shot me. But Natarajan is alive today, thank God. So talking about friendship, I must say, in all seriousness, Nati is that exemplary character whom Thiruvalluvar remembered 2000 years before. Perhaps he knew Nati is such a good fellow and such a good friend. So he wrote, Udukkai Ilandavan Kaipola, Ange Idukkan Kalavadam Natpu. So actually, with all jokes apart, bullets and all apart, Nati is one guy who can be called as a legendary person only because of his devoted, dedicated friendship to all his people. School, the nursery school, college, then all sorts of people. He has a massive list. So much so, every day morning he brings a Mercedes Benz and a driver. Early morning he comes at about 5:30, 5:45. We'll make tea and drive the car, and then I go with him because we have been doing it since 88. Nati promptly will go there in the name of changing his shoes. For about 45 minutes, we'll call all his friends all over the world. So I used to wonder him, why such expensive friendship that you come to the gym and not do any gym work. But once in a way he does. Once in a year he does gym work and he'll take video. Like for example, yesterday, very diligently he took all video of what all workouts he did. But basically, my dear friends and doctors, what he does is renewal of friendship. He remembers all of them, calls diligently and talks to them and things like that. That is, at a huge expense. So I salute him for that also. I also must remember an incident or an anecdote, you can say. A common mutual friend of us had to do a surgery, and that was something to do with the pituitary gland. Something to do the nose and the brain. And he didn't know anything about it at all. But absolutely due to this friendship, he went there early in the morning. He took permission, went there in the theater, and the doctor was performing. He was supervising that, and he saw to it that whatever the doctor forgot or not forgot, he made him to remember all that, and the successful surgery was done. Point is very simple. Any other valuable time, any other doctor, any other busy doctor would have said, I have nothing to do with this. I can talk to this doctor and see that his surgery goes off well. But here is a friend who, like Thiruvalluvar said, Udukkai ilandavan kaibola. Involuntarily, he just goes there and stays there and does whatever he can, come out, brief the family, brief the friends and all that. So hats off, Nati, you are such a good man. Then other thing is, all these people, my friends actually are known to me kind of people, acquaintances. Wherever they meet, they will talk to him, ask, are you an eye surgeon? Nati will tolerate and say yes. They will get a huge fax from America next day and ask for his opinion and all that. He will do diligently, he will do whatever he can. And recently in my building, one old lady, actually the boy blew up his eyes by doing some cracker business in Diwali day. Elderly, 23 boys, not a small child or anything. This lady said, yes, he has to talk to the doctor, talk to the patient. And where is the patient? We are in Mumbai. The patient is in Haryana. Nati talked to the doctor and found some relationship that is junior to him in Shankar Netralaya and all that. Now, yesterday again, they said, okay, now hassle him. And the boy is in Bangalore and some doctor who said, baat karo, isse baat karo. Now, his friendship is with me. That person or the patient or the doctor, none of them are his friends actually. So the lady is an old lady, stays in our building because of that. But look at the way, to the level, to the extent, to the distance he can travel to make people comfortable just because in the name of friendship or acquaintance or contact or whatever you call. For the others, my dear friends, it is a massive help. It's a massive help. They are in trauma. All said and done, all those people who wanted his opinion are in trauma, and this man goes out of the way. Otherwise, any doctor, if I were there, I would have cut and right told them, bloody well, you bring that guy to my clinic, I will examine him and give you opinion. I can't do all this nonsense. That's what I am. People know me as what I am, like that. But whereas our friend goes out of the way and makes them so comfortable and talks to all unknown doctor, very as if he is born with them or he studied with them in the kindergarten and things like that. That is Dr. Natarajan. As far as I am concerned, we have been going through this life from 88 to now. I don't know how many years, but things have been going on so wonderfully well. I know about all his friends. I know about ophthalmology. I know about all the politics, who won the election, who lost the election, who manipulated how and all. It's all properly briefed. So Nati, in short, is basically an embodiment. Basically, is a grammar book. He is the grammar of being how to be a great friend and how to go all out. And at the middle of the night, if there is an issue and if you call, there is one person who will come running and help a friend is Dr. Natarajan. So that way, I salute him, and he is a legend as far as the friendship is concerned. As I mentioned earlier, Thiruvalluvar 2000 years before recognized Nati and wrote about him that Udukkai ilandavan kaipola ange idukkan kalaivadam nattu. This is Dr. Nati, and I salute him for all the good qualities he has as far as maintenance of friendship is concerned, and then continuing the relationship, cultivating new friends and all that. So Nati, may God bless you with a long, long life, very, very healthy life, and may your tribe of your friends grow. May your benevolence for your friends and the others grow more and more. All the best. Thank you very much, Doctor, for giving me this opening. I took longer time. I took longer time than you allotted to me, but I couldn't control. I couldn't control when it comes to talking about my friend, the Padmashri Dr. Professor S. Natarajan. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
you.
sir. Thank you for
Wonderful,
coming
wonderful,
from
sir.
this schedule. Thank you so much. It has
Thank
been
you, sir.
enlightening, of course, and thank you so much for sharing your friendship. Let's say, as you have correctly said, I think if we have to define Dr. Natti, apart from ophthalmologist, I think we can always define him as a true friend, and he has been a friend to everybody, and of course, the closest one to you. So, thank you so much, sir, for sharing your experiences with sir. Thank you.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you.
Thank you, Shivan. Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir. Thank you.